Welcome back to the channel, and this time we head down south for our first time at the Campervan Campout festival. It promised music all day, a DJ set by Chris Moyles, shopping, food and drink, a wellness hub, talks and a silent disco. But before we got there, our bad luck began when we encountered a width limit not even Ricky could squeeze through, a height limit he could, then the water broke and I dropped the dinner.
It's bedtime.
Let's just give up. Today's a write-off.
But let's start off at our pub stop on the Thursday night, just off the M23, near Outward. Dora found a dog and duck on search for sites, and we made it there just in time for a quick drink, and the staff were happy for us to stay in their car park.
I just had a slight accident. It was all going so well, and it's not now. The clean-up's going well. I've picked up all the rice. So now we're going to do first phase. And I've had to upgrade from corn to potato wedges on my foot. All jokes aside, quite a lot of the boiling liquid had actually fallen on my foot. So I thank goodness I had my slipper on, because it did save me from the worst of it. So I found a magical solution that's coming out really well using the elbow grease washing up spray. So a multi-purpose thing to keep in your van, stain remover and dry washing up.
I'm not quite...
You're not feeling as enthusiastic as me?
There is somewhat of an orange tint, very
much. No one's
still.
ever going to notice. No one will know. And my foot still hurts though. It was as I turned the pump on to do the washing up that I then realised the external shower point had popped off and caused a massive leak over the car park.
Not really working so well.
Oh. Are you wet?
Am I wet? I think we just call it a night.
You are. Oh, did it spray you?
It did a little bit, yeah. Right, it's bedtime.
Let's just give up. Today's a write-off. The carpet looks not too bad though. We were up bright and early the following morning and met up with our friends so we could convoy into the showground together and get parked up.
Good morning, we have arrived. We're at Campout, our first time at this show, and it's not been the easiest, I don't know how many hours, since yesterday afternoon basically. We've got an issue with the water, the external shower bung keeps flying out, so every time we put the pump on, the bung comes out, and we have an outdoor swimming pool. Dora threw the dinner all over the floor last night. I'm sure she'll put a picture in somewhere like round about now. But yeah, we've arrived. Now we have got Trev and Tracy next door. Let me show you. So we've got show friends parked next door. And we've also got a carpet rolled back because it's absolutely soaking. And there's the remainder of what was going to be last night's tomato dish on the underside of the carpet. I have to say though, whilst it has got a slight orange tint, it's not the mass of tomato that it was this time last night, but last night. So that was dinner. Yeah. So anyway, that's us. So we're now going to get our boots on because of course it is wet because it's the UK, and we're going to head on in and see what we can see. Conveniently, one of the first stands we came across was Van Life Eats, where Mark was preparing a Japanese omelette. Unfortunately for Dora, it contained gluten, so I took one for the team and I had double.
VW Radio was broadcasting live from the festival all weekend.
Dora was happy to see Dean and Heidi at leisurebedding.com because they had made us a new extra deep sheet.
If you want bespoke sheets made, get in touch. They are brilliant. I then introduced Tracy to Fresh Wipes, which we've been using for a few years and we think are also ace.
Then John from Life Beyond Bricks gave a talk on vehicle maintenance, This time with a bit of a difference though. We had Fabs the micro camper next to the stage, and John was able to give a visual demonstration on the bits and pieces he'd been talking about.
At all the talks there was plenty of time for questions at the end.
A very happy birthday to you, Gemma. 21 again. Still around the talk, yeah.
Right, I'm trying again. I've made a little bit of washing up, but that's for Ricky. What? So yeah, not for me to worry about. Let's see if I can manage to keep this off the floor. We have the rule that if I cook, Ricky washes up, and if Ricky cooks, Ricky washes up. I'm pleased to say the meal made it to the table.
Unusual. I was going to go and sit on the floor down there for mine.
Oh, I mean, it can be arranged.
Oh, I see it now. I'll stay as I am.
I'm going to tuck in.
I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes all like that. I just wanna dance.
Lots of songs from the 90s. Are you up for a sing-song tonight? Are you sure?
The festival promised live music all weekend, and it didn't disappoint. The highlight being Chris Moyles on the Saturday night. The place was rammed.
It's Sunday morning? Yeah, Sunday. As you can see, there's a bit of a black cloud above me. I completely missed out yesterday. Not very well, so gutted. Missed Chris Moyles. What can you do? Ricky was out and about, but he didn't film much. So today, I'm going to make the most. I was doing no washing up. I'm going to make the most of the last full day. We just listened to our final talk of the weekend. That was Darren's first time in Europe talk.
First European food tour, as I like to call it.
Yeah, he has got a way of finding all the best food, so definitely head over to, I'll drop a link to one of his videos about it if you're interested in that. It's been a really good weekend. Fortunately, I was poorly yesterday, so I missed out. But you enjoyed it, didn't you? What did you do?
I wandered round and round, enjoyed the sunshine, which is unusual. And then of course finished the night off with a bit of Chris Moyles. I didn't have a bit of Chris Moyles. He was on stage doing his 90s revival or something like that. But yeah, so that was good.
Excellent. So would you do it again?
What, Chris Moyles 90s revival?
Yeah. If you like.
I would, but will I do the show again? Yeah, it's been really good. It's had a real festival vibe. It's been massively helped by the weather. As in it hasn't rained much.
Yeah, it's just a little few drizzles.
It's drizzling now, which is weird because it's quite sunny. But yeah, 100% would do it again. It's had a really good feel. Talks have been really good, and
live music all weekend.
Yeah, so it's been great.
Yep. So if you went to the show, what was your favourite bit? What was your highlight? And what would you like to see again next time? Right, we're back. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good. In summary,
good.
Great. We'll see you on the next one.
Now we're just walking.
Just casually walking.
Dora was happy to see Dean and Mark. Oh no. Dora was happy to see. I can't remember the names again. Dean and Heidi at Leisure Bedding.
No, you don't.
What? Then Live from Beyond John, with some bricks, gave a talk on vehicle maintenance with a bit of a difference.
Excellent.
Right, is that all right?